Buddy, yes, an afternoon. It's a matinee game of girls hockey as the Crookston Pirates. Expect if we can get a camera on the on our video screen on the Pirate boys hockey team is here. Their game at Thief River tonight is Pipcorn in his 5th year as head coach for the Lakers. His squad is 2-9 on the season, and one of those 2 wins came on Tuesday when they beat Morris Benson 3-2. So they're coming in with the win. The Pirates beat East Grand Forks here Tuesday night 7-1. Nice Section 8A win. Detroit Lakes is also in Section 8A, so that'll be another section game. It's Crookston, Warroad, East Grand Forks, Thief River Falls, Detroit Lakes, and International Falls comprise Section 8A. And the Pirates have beaten East Grand Forks, Thief River, International Falls, and Detroit Lakes coming up here. As a matter of fact, there are the Lakers coming out, take their warm. Not a lot of players on their squad. They have no JV game. 16 players, including 2 goalies. That's what Detroit Lakes has. The Pirates, on the other hand, they're going full blast tonight, or this afternoon. They have 4 lines. They're going to skate 4 lines, 3 set of defensemen. They have 2 goalies, so they'll have the max, the 20-girl roster as they play Detroit Lakes here. Other games are being postponed. We mentioned the Pirates. Boys hockey not playing at Thief River Falls tonight, so we won't have that on KROX. And there's more postponements. Stephen Argyle played Goodrich Griglin boys basketball. We started that this morning. And Goodrich Griglin won by 80 to 60 something. And boys basketball this afternoon. While the 2 teams are out here warming up, why don't we take a break? And we'll be back and hear from Scott Pipcorn, the head coach for Detroit Lakes. That's all coming up. KROX Radio and the KROX live stream can be heard around the world by internet. And also the KROX platform, our video stream. You can go on to KROXAM.com, look for the Pirate Detroit Lakes story, and then go to that, and you just click on the video stream link there, and that'll get you the video of this hockey game coming up. So we'll be back. Pregame show, the Riverview Health pregame show coming up.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Detroit Lakes. Let's hear from the Detroit Lakes head coach first, Scott Pipcorn, in his 5th year guiding the Lakers. Scott Pipcorn, coach of the Detroit Lakers. I know it's been a little tough record-wise, but how about your play? Do you feel you're improving?
Yeah, we are. We started out the year pretty bad, and we have a very young group and very thin group. We don't have very many players and not experienced, and they're a good group of girls, and they're learning a bunch every day. So we're stepping forward every day. So that's all I can ask of them.
You're coming off a win. That's good.
Yeah, and it was a close game against Morris, and it's one of those things. I think our girls can play with anybody. It's just I don't know if we can keep up with the numbers. We get tired, and we've been working on that too. But it's one of those things. We'll work through it.
Other than short of numbers, what kind of things are you pleased with? What are you strong in one department?
They're all about the same. We lost all our scores from last year coming back this year, and Cadence Thorstnyson has stepped up and started scoring. So we're trying to get them to shoot low instead of go over the net, and it's just a building process. So we're happy every day when they come out and they're actually having fun. So that's part of it. You got to have them have fun.
Well, that's the main thing, really. How about Crookston? What are you expecting here?
They were good and fast last year, and I've been looking at some scores and scoring, and they've got the 4 lines they run, and they're 3-4 lines, and they go. And they're coached fantastically. So it's one of those things. We just got to try to keep up to them and keep close.
The program, whatever the numbers look like below?
It's average. We've got quite a few numbers at the 10s and 12s. And we wavered a bunch of 13s down to the 12 team this year because they were brand new skaters. So hopefully in the end that'll help us next year. And we're talking about co-oping with a couple towns now, so we can get some numbers, and those towns don't have girls hockey, so hopefully they'll be happy to come and run with us.
Well, hopefully it works out for you. Hopefully you have a good game and certainly a safe trip home.
Yeah, thanks very much, and it's a little cold out, but it's nice to see the sun.
That is Scott Pipcorn, the veteran coach, his 5th year coaching girls hockey in Detroit Lakes, but he's been around for a while. Detroit Lakes, as you can see them down there, they're in red, or if you're watching the video stream. They're dressed in red tops. They have the black breezers, black helmets, white numerals, and some white trim on there as well. Crookston Pirates, they've been out here for a while now, and they are coached by Emily Meyer. Emily's in her 2nd year, assisted by Stacy Olson, Amanda Lean. And we'll be back and hear the comments of Miss Meyer. That'll be coming up next on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Boston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Boston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Nice win over rival and section opponent East Grand Forks.
Yeah, that was a really good win for us, especially after the 10 days. The girls looked pretty sharp, and I hope that we can carry that in today.
When you come into a game where you're heavily favored, really, what is the game plan?
The game plan is to move the puck, continue to play our game, and then we're going to roll in all of 4 lines and get the third and fourth line a little bit more playing time today, and maybe move some stuff around, move some defense up to forward, because I know they've been begging for that, and hopefully just work on passing and shooting and putting pucks on net. And if we get into the power play, that's going to be something definitely that we need to work on.
When you roll all 4 lines evenly there, it's good to get. We're going to dress 20. You're going to play at least 19 players. That's always good for morale.
Yeah, it is. The only thing that stresses me out a little bit is the big games coming up over Christmas break and not getting everybody in game shape for it. But I know that with the practices and alumni game and stuff, that the girls are going to keep their feet moving and keep that stamina. So today will just be a day of working on the little things and making sure we do those right.
Yeah, you can't overlook the fact that it's a section game too. Even though you're playing fantastic and things, you can't stub your toe along the way.
Yeah, and that's something that we can't really screw up either, is that flow that we've had and making sure that we don't individualize this and still play as a team. And I think the girls, they know that DL is a little bit weaker than we are, and they're going to move the puck and set stuff up instead of just taking the shot and being a little bit selfish. So hopefully I see a lot more unselfish play than I did in International Falls, and that they can do it all together.
Yeah, it's always nice to have that 2 assists on a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And that's going to be the goal today. Instead of getting unassisted or one assist on it, is making sure that the pucks move before we take that shot.
Do you? What's your schedule now after today's game? You mentioned an alumni game. So what does Christmas look like for the girls?
Well, they get to have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off, and then Monday morning we'll probably do a little skate before we take off for War Road and take on Proctor Hermantown, which is the number 2 team in Single A. Well, actually, I think they might have moved down, but just making sure that we're ready to go and our legs are fresh, and because that's going to be a big battle for us. That's kind of the meat of our season is. In this tournament, I've had marked on the calendar for the longest time because it's good competition. It's going to be a really good tournament to see where we're at and what we really need to work on. So going forward, it's going to be a lot. And I know the girls are ready for it, to play tough, competitive teams, because that's what they've really been waiting for.
Do you look at those 3 games as, actually you might be the underdog in all 3 games for the first time this year?
And I think that's just the case. And I like being the underdog. I like kind of being the team that's underestimated a little bit, coming up from Crookston and going over there and seeing some city teams that we haven't seen in a very long time, especially with Proctor Hermantown. They're a solid group, and I don't know much about Lakeville North. I know that they just beat Northfield 2-1. So, and we competed well against Northfield, so I know that they'll step up and really
low power.
Well, that's nice it stopped. Low power, sorry about that. There wasn't much left of that interview anyway.
Low power.
Yeah, I know, lady. Well, it's enough power there that she's still talking. Riverview Health pregame show here on KROX. Zamboni's out there doing it. Actually, it's Santa Claus driving the Zamboni here this afternoon. He's just sort of working out a little bit. The reindeers are being trained, and he's riding the Zamboni, getting ready for the big ride coming up tomorrow night. Girls hockey, the only event, Crookston boys hockey game was postponed at Thief River Falls because of the anticipated weather. And if you have any distance to go, really, you play at 7:30, you're probably looking for trouble. Yeah, the way that it sounds like the blizzard is supposed to move in about 9 o'clock or so. So anyway, I'd heard, I don't know, I'm sure it's probably a fact, that Moorhead girls hockey team hopped on their bus, and they were heading for Moorhead to play the Spuds. That'd be a great game. So Warroad's bus got to Grand Forks, and the school called them up and said, "Get back home, turn around and come back home." So they made that quite a trip there to turn around. We'll be back and take a look at our starting lineups for the game. It's Detroit Lakes and the Crookston Pirate girls hockey team in a Section 8 game this afternoon here at the Crookston Sports Center. And you're watching and listening on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent in the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
We're back at the Crookston Sports Center here, getting ready for an afternoon girls hockey game. And then as far as Crookston is concerned, they are done with sports till the day after Christmas. Crookston girls will go up to Warroad, play hockey. Their first game is on Monday, 5:30, I believe it is. They play the number 2 ranked team in the state of Minnesota in Class A, Proctor Hermantown. The second day, they play Lakeville North. And then the third day, they play the Warroad Warriors, the number 1 ranked team in the state of Minnesota. So that's quite a tournament. I think the Pirates might stay there, be in it next year, too. But it should be good. Well, it will be very, very tough competition for the Pirates. And they, I think they stay up there, and so it'll be a good bonding time, as they say, for the girls, and certainly great competition there. KROX will have 2 of the games on. The first and last one, we won't be carrying that Lakeville North game. We got a lot of stuff going on. Girls basketball, boys basketball's up at Roseau, and so there's a lot of things going on after Christmas before New Year's. Let's take a look at the lineups here as we wait the 2 teams to come out. Starting lineups on KROX, brought to you before each local game we carry by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. And this is definitely winter time. And you want to make sure that battery starts the first time, and every time you want that battery to turn over and start. If the rest of your vehicle's in good working order, they guarantee it at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Get a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding, and they handle all the Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, RVs, ATVs, snowmobiles. You have a battery, they'll have one for you at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. For the Detroit Lakes Lakers, as we said, Scott Pipcorn is in his 5th year as head coach. They are 2-9 on the season. Starting in goal will be an 8th grader, and she has played every minute of their games, and it's Taylin Anderson, an 8th grader in goal. One of their lines, I'm not sure, their starting line, well, not maybe their starting line, but their top line is Hannah Larson, a junior at center, between sophomore Cadence Thorstensen and 8th grader Ella Larson. Thorstensen leads their team with 6 goals and 3 assists. Another line out will be Rhett Zima. She's a senior. She's between a senior, Morgan Quebec, and a freshman, Stormy Meninga. And then Ivy Geffrey, a senior, centers another line with 8th grader Lauren Kemper and a sophomore, Brooklyn Blake. And I believe Brooklyn Blake is, I think she's the granddaughter of Percy Blake from Crookston, I believe. Defensively, they have Jaylyn Jensen, a junior, with Haley Stadelman, a junior, Aspen Rohde, a junior, and then freshman Bryn Erickson. An 8th grader, Kylie Bowles, will see some action on one of the 3 lines. Backup goaltenders, freshman Stormy, she's dressed as a forward today. She's the backup goaltender, Stormy Meninga, a freshman, if something would happen to Anderson. Pirates out there. Crookston Pirates, Emily Meyer, head coach. Kaylee Maxim's getting her 2nd start in a row. Kaylee's played 2 games, 2.5 goals against average, save percentage about 83%. Cassie Solheim, a junior, centers Brecken Talla, junior, and Taylor Field, a freshman. Brindley Coleman, a junior, centers Addie Fee, a sophomore, and Jenna Seaver, a senior. Emma LaPlante, a freshman, at center between Parker Strand, a sophomore, and Grace Fisher, a senior. And the 4th line will be freshman Ava Martin between Peyton Strand, a freshman, and Emmy Trosted, a sophomore. Defensively, the Pirates have Reese Swanson, a junior, and Kaylee Clausen, a sophomore. Ashlyn Bailey, a freshman, and Morgan Nelson, a junior. And then dressed tonight, 2 sophomores, 3rd set of defensemen, Maddie Harbot and JoJo Wallace. Campbell Friggy is a sophomore and the backup goaltender for the Pirates in white, blue breezers and helmets, and yellow trim around there as well. So that's the starting lineups presented by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Oh, and we have the Pirate. One of the Biermeyer girls is a Pirate sister with Morgan Nelson. It's always a big thrill for those young girls. Lauren Tull, Brecken Tull's sister. She's out there with Kaylee Maxim. Well, you heard the coach, some of those defensemen want to keep hollering they want to play forward. My gosh, they play forward the whole game. But they like to a little change, I guess, now and then. We'll take our last break and be back. Riverview Health pregame show right after this.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much. but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoef, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream.
The officials are shaking hands with the coaches. The officials are old friends Reed Huttonen and Ryan Ingman from East Grand Forks. They're the two referees, and Ryan Risted is the, from Red Lake Falls originally anyway, is the linesman. Reed Huttonen is the Park and Rec Director at East Grand Forks, and Ryan is not sure exactly. He's in East Grand Forks now. So we're about ready to go. Crowd a little slim for a lot of reasons. So Crookston players are shaving the ice in the blue area in front of the net there to help out Maxim. It'll be Solheim Field and Tull with Swanson and Clausen. And it will be Hannah Larson facing off for Detroit Lakes. The puck is dropped. Crookston goes right into the offensive zone. That's Taylor Field. Field behind the Laker net. Circles around, back to Swanson on the far point. Back along the boards to Field, right circle. They go back to the point. Tull back to Swanson. Reese gives it to Tull, comes back to Clausen on this near point. She was on her backhand, though, and had to dump it in. Now, the Lakers trying to get it out of their zone. They did for an instant, but kept in by Swanson. It's in the far corner. The Lakers wrap it along the boards, trying to get it up this near side to Thorstensen. Kept in on the point by Clausen. Puts it down the boards to Tull. Goes across to Swanson. Reese stops, in the right circle. Here's a shot, scores. Reese Swanson. First shot of the game. That was almost identical to the one she scored Tuesday night. It was just this one was a wrist shot and put it at top shelf and over the glove of goaltender Anderson. So it took 54 seconds for the Pirates to score. They scored 35 seconds in the game Tuesday night. Clausen gets the goal. Pirates have a 1-0 lead, and that for the Pirates. Swanson, her 12th goal of the year. She leads the Pirates in that department. Here, the Pirates try to get it back to the point, nowhere near, and picked up by Stadelman. She sends it in the Crookston zone. Morgan Nelson goes back for it. Had two Lakers on her. Tips it over to Coleman. Almost gave it up in front. Here's Seaver now. Too far for Fee. And it's back in the Lakers zone. Comes off this near side. Back is Bailey. Bailey at her own blue line looks up now and gives the puck to LaPlante. Emma took a shot, and it's saved by Anderson. Face-off will be to her left side. We have LaPlante out with Parker Strand and Fisher. Puck slapped back to the point. Here's Clausen's shot. Tipped in front, the rebound, and I think Fisher slid it through behind the goaltender. in the crease did not go in, and the Lakers will be called for icing here. So a couple minutes into the game, 1-0 Crookston. Reese Swanson, Swanson gets her 12th goal of the season. Face off to the right of Anderson. Back to the point. Clausen shot right on, bounced on. Pad saved by Anderson. Now here's Parker Strand behind the Laker net. Now she goes back to the far point. Swanson, good job. No, they're calling it offside, and that'll be just came out the side, and the linesman Risted called it off. LaPlante again on the draw with Zima. Crookston wins it. Here's Swanson. Pass right on the stick of Fisher. Eventually a tip to her, but here's Grace sending it toward the net. It's behind. Clausen pinching in. Knocks it behind the Laker net. Strand trying to get to it first. She's there. Knocked off the play. Now it comes back on the other side. On the near side here as we look down at it. And Crookston trying to get control of it. And it's, it's just inside the blue line. Dug out by Strand. Parker coming in, puts it over to Fisher and off her stick. And now it's up this near side again. Clausen in on the play behind the Laker net. And Kaylee is taken down. Lakers have it. Trying to come out is Rhodey. Rhodey lost it, then knocked it up, and that was too far, and that'll be another ice on Detroit Lakes. 13:37 to go. Opening period, 1-0 Crookston and a Swanson goal. Now we got youngsters out here. Ava Martin between Peyton Strand and Emmy Trosted. Pirates have it. Here's Peyton Strand. Back to the point. This is Bailey. Comes over to Nelson. Cuts to the middle. Oh, back to Bailey. Bailey lets a shot go. It's tipped. And out comes Detroit Lakes. And they put it back in the Crookston zone. Not far enough for icing. And the Pirates. Emmy Trosted up to Strand. Peyton Strand gets over the red line and dumps it in. Back in the corner, Crookston trying to get control of it. Trosted does. Now coming in front is Field, and stopping her was Anderson for her third save of the game. Pirates top unit comes out now. A little longer shifts or long time between shifts for these girls. Not used to it, I suppose. Here's Field. I always say go out there, skate as hard as you can for 45 seconds, then get off the ice and wait for your next shift. Here's Crookston trying to walk out was Field, had it knocked away. The puck still controlled by Crookston. Tall, got it to Field, tried to get it back to Solheim, intercepted by Detroit Lakes, but it's knocked toward their net. Now Thorstensen tried to steer it out. Kept in by Crookston. Now Thorstensen will get it out of the zone, but taken right back in by Tall. Slides it over. Here's Field dropped it for Solheim. Never even seen it. Now it's the Lakers out to center. Thorstensen. She is knocked off the play, but trailing is Larson. Larson comes in a shot, and Magsa makes the save. And now it's put in front of the Crookston net. Tall couldn't quite control it. And the Lakers, Larson battling there. Comes outside the zone. Field left it for Solheim. Cassie comes in. She'll dump it in. The Pirates are changing. Here's Field behind her net. Field more toward the net, and Anderson reaches down, holds on. 1-0 Crookston, 11 and a half minutes to go in our first period here. Girls hockey. Face off to the left. Pirates win the draw. Clausen a shot tipped. And comes back to Clausen, goes over to Swanson. Here's a shot wide. Fee on the near boards. Now she pulls it out, comes back to Clausen on the point. Clausen a shot. Again, knocked down by a skate of the Lakers, and they elect to ice the puck. Well, they're going to wave it off. Said the Pirates touched it somewhere. Here's Clausen up this near side. The Lakers couldn't keep it in. Now it's raced back. Clausen at her own blue line had it taken away. Here comes Blake in, shoots it wide. And Jenna Seaver goes back to Swanson. She comes behind the net to Clausen, up the board to Fee. Fee skates back behind her own net. Now she looks to come out, puts it on Seaver's stick. Fee trailing, picks it up, cuts to the middle, and here's Addie Fee. Sophomore cutting in. She's by herself now. Fee looking, has somebody in front, skating for it, but that was Emma LaPlante, couldn't get it to her. LaPlante has it behind in the corner, goes back behind the Laker net, and LaPlante leaves it there. Parker Strand in front, shot saved by Anderson, and a rebound by LaPlante, deflected, went up over the net. Ten minutes, 8 seconds to go in our first period. 1-0. Crookston leads Detroit Lakes. Reese Swanson, her 12th of the year, from Kaylee Clausen. Crookston, Fisher, Grace over, tied up her person. Now the Pirates pass off the stick of LaPlante, battling for it along the near boards in the Lakers zone. Detroit Lakes can't clear it. Good job by Morgan Nelson. Now she had, they had it knocked away, picked off by Strand. She's back in the Lakers zone. Parker Strand. And she had it taken away. Good defensive play there by Larson. Her pass out, though, was off the mark. Not far enough for icing, they say. And Morgan Nelson has to play it. She does. Comes up, still jamming it along the boards. Got it out center ice area. Now the puck deflects over to center, and it's dropped in by Ella Larson. Now Bailey behind her net. Can't come out the left side. Now she tries the right. Headmans it up, and here comes Emma LaPlante. Cuts to the middle, cuts by another one. Try to drag it in. She does. Flips, she scores. Emma LaPlante. Beautiful play by the freshman, as Emma kept with it. Stick handler way in front and got a flip shot over the goaltender, Anderson. Comes at the 7:57 mark. In a 2-0 game. Emma LaPlante scores her 8th goal of the season. She had 4 in International Falls. Unassisted goal for Emma. For now, anyway, they'll probably come and change it. Had a couple assists there. Emma LaPlante, goal-scoring tear here. 2-0 Crookston. 8-1 shots. I don't remember the one shot, but here's Swanson playing behind the net, puts it in front, intercepted by the Lakers. They tried to get it out, kept in by Clausen. Now it's off in the corner. Peyton Strand it's kept in by Clausen. It's over to the far boards. And here they try to clear it. It's kept in by Swanson. She snaps a shot right on, saved by Anderson. The puck is cleared but not out. Here's Swanson to Clausen. Clausen back to Swanson. And she lets a wrist shot go, hits the pipe on the left side. Now it's Kemper. She backhands it out. Center ice area. She carries it up. Clausen does. Here's a shot saved by Anderson. And the Pirates line changing here, so the Lakers have a little time to come out, and they'll skate it up. This is Stadelman taken away. The Pirates, here's a chance for Cassie Solheim coming in looking for Field. No, she takes the shot. There was a save there. The puck not cleared out, kept in by Crookston's Maddie Harbot. Cross to JoJo Wallace, and now it's Dadelman trying to get it out. Can't. Field has it. Taylor Field circles behind that Laker net, leaves it off, but the Lakers are there, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Pirates don't have time for that. Put it back in the Lakers zone. Now it's flipped and deflected out to center ice. And Harbot slaps it over to Field. Field comes up to Tall and reckons pass was to a Laker, actually. And now the Crookston has it. Pirates try to come out. This is Wallace. JoJo back to the point, kept in. Jensen a shot, or just dumped it in. Over to Zima to get it back to the point to Stadelman. Crookston now. This is Wallace. JoJo comes up to Tall, long pass for Field. It's back, and that'll be icing on Crookston. 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go. In the first period, it's 2-0, Crookston leading Detroit Lakes. They'll drop the puck to the right side of Pirates senior goalie, Kaylee Magsom, getting her second start in a row. Crookston gets the draw. It's Morgan Nelson with it. Behind her net, left wing, and Fee tipped it right up to Coleman. She gets the blue line and knocks it. Oh, she's carrying it in, goes right for the goal, but knocked away. Now it's Fee back to Nelson. Nelson will go back to Fee on the left circle. She goes back to Bailey. A shot, rebound in front. They score. The Pirates on a rebound that time. Good passing play. As coach said, she wants a couple assists on goals. But I think Jenna Seaver got the goal. For Jenna. That's her Jenna's fourth goal of the season. Crookston, Seaver, here's Fee. Now it's Fee back to Nelson. In front to Fee, turns around a shot. And the Lakers get it out to center in the Crookston zone. Here's a shot and deflected off a stick up high toward the net, and it was grabbed by Magsom. Her second save. So Seaver from Bailey, Ashlyn Bailey, and Brinley Coleman at 11:15, and it's 3-0 Crookston. Face off, Zima tracked it down, sent it behind the Crookston net, comes up the near boards, and it's carried out by Parker Strand up to LaPlante, too far. Now it's Strand at center, taken away by Meninga. Meninga comes in and knocked off the play, and Crookston carries it out. Here's a chance, Strand coming in. Parker Strand now. She'll take a shot, scores! Parker Strand. Boy, did she pick that corner coming in to the right side of the goaltender and beat her to the far side of the glove side and make it 4-0 Crookston. 12:24 mark. Parker Strand, the older sister, she's a sophomore. So 4-0 game. Crookston coming right back. Here is Field, or LaPlante coming in, but saved by Anderson. Another unassisted goal, Parker Strand. Pirates have outshot him 17-2 now. 4-0 lead. Crookston, Morgan Nelson on the point. Morgan Takes it in the corner. It's knocked away by Blake. Kept in on the point. A shot taken by Peyton Strand right into a Laker. Peyton gets it back. Her shot off a stick goes wide. Strand centers it. Comes back to Nelson on the point. Try to go right side to Trosted, and it's knocked away by the Lakers. Rhodey tried. Well, Rhodey will carry it out. Aspen Rhodey. She's in the Crookston zone against Bailey. Ashland knocks it away. And back at the point, kept in by Erickson. She's tied up, and Peyton Strand goes to the Pirates, and that's tipped up by Ava Martin. Here's Peyton Strand, a shot, tried just like her sister, went too wide though. Now Cassie Solheim steals it, comes in, a shot, and Anderson made the save. Down to 3:17 left of this first period of play. Solheim field and Tull out. Larsons and Thorstensen out for the Lakers. Puck controlled by Lakers. Kick it in the Crookston zone. Back there for it is Wallace. Has it knocked away. And now it's picked up by Field. Field's on the move in the Lakers zone. She flipped it between two Lakers. She flipped it toward the net backhander, and it was just drifted up to the goaltender. Anderson for the save. Her 15th of the period. Puck drop. Puck shot on net. Stick save for Anderson. It's behind her net now. Crookston has it. Solheim. Cassie turns around and gives the puck to Field. Field being hooked back there. She's tied up by Stadelman. And they're going to call a hooking call on Stadelman. This comes at the 14:30 mark, 2.5 minutes to go in the period. And Stadelman for hooking. So the Pirates work on the power play now. It's Coleman on the draw. Got it to Swanson. Drops it back for Nelson. Field. Well, they send it along the boards, but the Pirates were caught inside, and it's all the way back in their zone. Bailey winds up behind her net, flips a little pass for Coleman over her stick, and it's sent back. Bounces just wide of the Crookston net. Now back is Nelson. Behind to Bailey. Up for Field. Field catches it. And she's in the Lakers zone, moves, comes in, backhander. Anderson makes a nice save. Coleman bounces it off the boards back to Nelson. Morgan's pass deflected. She goes back and picks it up. Morgan Nelson here on the near point. Slides it over right side. Nice pass, nice save by Anderson off the stick of Solheim. Minute and a half to go in the period. Pirates' second power play unit out. Fee, Tull, and Seaver with Solheim on point with Clausen. Pirates have it. This is Tull. Comes over to Seaver. Seaver back to the point. One-timer by Solheim goes wide. Fee gets the rebound. Looks, she's in the near corner. Comes out, tried to slide it over, but pass, now it's picked off by Tull. She tried to go to Seaver. The Lakers get it out, but taken away by Clausen. Comes to Solheim. And here is Cassie Solheim in the zone. Flipped it over to Seaver. Seaver, top high slot shot right on. Saved by the goaltender. Back to the point to Solheim. She flips it to Seaver. Seaver to Fee behind the Laker net. Fee looks in front. Comes across to Solheim. Cassie back at the point. Slapper. That's on net. Anderson the save. 35 seconds to go in the period. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Sievert. Past Fee behind the net. Comes up to Fee, has it again. Lost it. Gets it back. Now it's she's knocked down. The Lakers pick up the puck. Intercepted by Tall. Walks right in, and a shot off a defenseman's stick. 15 seconds to go on the period. Here's Clausen walking in. A shot. Pad saved by Anderson. Fee looking, goes behind the net. There is LaPlante. Try to go back in front to Fee. Just a little too far, and that'll end the period. Well, the Pirates did everything but score in that power play. Anderson, goaltender, is your best penalty killer, and Anderson was on that occasion. So that's the end of the first period of play. The Crookston Pirates score 4 goals and played 4 lines and 6 defensemen so far. And Kaylee Maxim has a shutout and goal. So they've done pretty good. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. I think all 4 lines have scored, as a matter of fact. So that worked out as well. Well, Santa's back out on the Zamboni. Thought he might be leaving here before the storm came, but he's got Rudolph to guide him. Well, that's the end of the first period, as I said, 4-0. Pirates over Detroit Lakes. We'll be back and take a look at the stats and more from the Crookston Sports Center here on KROX Radio.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Well, first period where the Crookston Pirates scored 4 times. They started again. This will be 3 of their last 4 periods. They've scored within a minute into the period, including this afternoon, 54 seconds into it. Kaylee Clausen kept a dump out by Detroit Lakes in the zone, passed it over to Reese Swanson. Reese left a wrist shot go that went over the shoulder of the goaltender, Anderson. Swanson scores her 12th goal of the year from Kaylee Clausen. Then at 7:57 of the period, Emma LaPlante scored on a nice play. They gave an assist to Ashlyn Bailey, so Bailey, they added an assist. So Bailey got the puck up to LaPlante, and Emma stormed into the Detroit Lake zone, beat a couple at the high slot, got down low right on the goaltender, and got control of the puck again and flipped it over. So Emma LaPlante scores her 8th of the year from Ashlyn Bailey. Then the Pirates scored again, 11:15 mark. It was Jenna Seaver on a rebound on a shot by Bailey. And Brinley Coleman also gets an assist in there. So Seaver for Jenna, her 4th of the year from Bailey and Coleman. And the Pirates had a 3-0 lead, and just over a minute later, Parker Strand scored her 2nd goal of the season. And she came into the zone as well. Grace Fisher got the puck over there, and she was in quickly, Parker Strand. She was in a circle to the right side of the goaltender, went to the far left and top shelf and beat her. And we had a good angle at that. Anderson gave her a lot of room over there, and Parker picked it. And for her 2nd of the year from Grace Fisher at 12:24, the Pirates 4-0 lead after 1. 1 penalty in the period on Detroit Lakes, and they were able to skate that off. Crookston had 24 shots on goal, which means Anderson, it's Tolin Anderson, had 20 saves. 20 saves for the Detroit Lakes goalie. And Kaylee Maxim, she had 2. So 24-2 shots favor Crookston. 4-0 score favors Crookston. And that's where we stand. No JV game, Detroit Lakes. They don't have enough to fill out a varsity roster. They don't have a JV team. They're dressing 4, 7, 10, 14, 15, 16 players on their roster. They're hoping to, coach is hoping to get more players so they can, and maybe some co-ops, area teams he didn't mention, and get enough players to field a JV team. That's tough for the Crookston JV team. They have not had many games at all. There's a lack of JV teams and other things that have come about so that's tough. The Pirates have almost a full squad JV, and they can't play. And that's why Detroit Lakes and other teams that don't have a JV are trying like heck to get a JV team, because a lot of teams won't play you if you don't have a JV team. They'll go somewhere where they can get their JV in action as well. Pirates were in that mode a few years ago where they were playing varsity players a couple periods, or 1 period anyway, on rotating them in and out there. That's what a lot of teams have to do. But we're 4-0 after 1. Scoreboard update for Draft Sports Bar and Grill. They're right next door to us here where we are standing at the Crookston Sports Center. And Drafts, a good time to stop in there now for gift cards from Drafts. They have any denomination, and they will be glad to share that with you. So buy a Drafts gift card, It can be any amount, and they make a great gift at Draft Sports Bar and Grill. They offer off-site catering for all occasions. They also have carry-out, so just give them a call. You can give them a call, and whatever, 20 minutes later, you can go pick up your food to go at call 281-1183. So this holiday season, make sure you stop by at Draft Sports Bar and Grill and pick up those gift cards, as I said, in any denomination. And one score that we have, besides the 4-0 Pirate lead here after one, in boys basketball, they started this morning, they played. And Goodrich Grigla was in Stephen and taking on Stephen Argyle. And the Chargers beat the Storm 84-66. We've had postponements throughout. Gopher men's and women's basketball, they moved up their game, or they're supposed to move up their, is it not? Well, I changed it on the schedule, and I don't know. I'm going to have to quit sending you guys schedules. But anyway, the Gophers won. They beat Chicago State in men's basketball 58-55 this afternoon. We'll be back. The officials are out on the ice. We'll be back after this break. And whether you're listening to KROX or watching on our video stream, all the action here on KROX Radio.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
4-0 Pirates. See, they're out there getting, looks like a mass of white out there. That's 20. You don't see many 20-person rosters in girls hockey, but Pirates have them out there. They played everybody except their backup goaltender this afternoon, Campbell Friggy. Campbell will see a lot of action on the 26th, 27th, and 28th up at Warroad. And I did find out I was right. I spelled Campbell, K-A-M-B-E-L-L-E. The program has an E in there. And okay, here we go. Solheim out facing off with Hannah Larson. Larson gets the draw to Rhodey. Her pass on the right to Thorstensen, too far, but it's back in the Crookston zone where Clausen has it. Clausen up to Solheim. She has Field streaking, hits her on the right side. She's in the zone, back to Solheim. Goes over to Tull, a shot right on, saved by Anderson. Nice save here in front is Solheim trying to tip it by, but Anderson makes that save as well. Nice passing by the Pirates. So actually it was unattended pass. She was going for Solheim, ended up in Brecken Tull coming in. And Anderson was equal to that task. They drop it. Solheim comes back to Swanson on the draw. Dumps it in the corner. It's back in the far corner. Quayback up, and the Pirates keep it in. This is Field. Field spins by a couple. Now Tull has a shot off the... No, it goes in off the blocker of the goaltender, Anderson. I thought she had that one, but it deflected right by off her blocker into the net. So again, the Pirates under a minute, 49 seconds into the second period, get a goal, and if I'm right, if it was Brecken Tull, it'd be her 7th goal of the season. It is. Tull from field for now. Here comes Crookston back in. Over to Coleman. She falls down. Now Fee on the far board. She tangles up with Zima. Crookston can't kill. Fee just kept it in. Now she knocked it away. There's Thorstensen. She'll backhand it up. And Bailey will have to go back just inside her. Well, she's going to take it all the way back behind her net. Now she comes out. It's by one forward. She's out to center ice. Back in the zone, and she takes the shot. So coast to coast there, saved by Anderson. Now it's Fee has it. Fee comes over to Seaver. Seaver will let a shot go right into a Lakers. Seaver gets it back over, try to get it to Coleman. Now it's back at the point, Bailey. Bailey will come over to Nelson. Nelson looks. Now she'll skate it in. Morgan Nelson goes to Bailey, or to Coleman, and she can not get the, that was LaPlante. Here's Bailey coming back in, takes a shot, goes wide off deflection. Now it's back in. LaPlante behind the net. Left it for Fee. Fee looking in front, Strand there. Fee takes a shot. That's off a stick. And now Strand, Parker Strand in front. LaPlante can't get to it. Swanson has it. Here's Reese. Dumps it down for Fisher. Grace tries to center it. Cannot do it. And the Lakers trying to get control is Jensen. Behind the net to Stadelman. And pinching in is Clausen to keep it in. Now the Pirates back to Swanson. They're doing the pass. They're passing around, no doubt about that. And here's the puck is bounced back in the Crookston zone. They wave off icing. 5-0 Crookston, 13:45 to go in the second period. Here is Swanson, knocked off at center ice. Clausen carried it, lost it. Now it's Rhodey gets it out of the zone. Fisher tried to carry it back in, knocked away from her to Clausen. Goes to Swanson, her pass, knocked down by Hannah Larson. Got it in the zone, and Clausen sent it all the way down ice, and that'll be icing on Crookston. Out comes Martin, Ava Martin, Emmy Trosted, and Peyton Strand. Hannah Larson, I guess their top line, you would say. Here's a puck tip back to the point. Erickson, a shot right on. Stick saved by Magsom. Back to the other point. That's Rhodey. Sends it in behind the Crookston net. Bailey is there. Ashland spins away from one. Now try to get it to Peyton, but knocked away. Now Peyton Strand gets it to center and got turned around. And the Lakers get it back, not deep though, in the Crookston zone. Morgan Nelson comes right out with it. Works her way to the Detroit Lakes blue line. Inside now in the high slot. Slides it up for Peyton Strand, and she did not able to get it. Here they jam it up on the boards in the Lakers zone. Zima has it. She comes, tries to come out. And she does get out to center ice, lost the puck. Morgan Nelson again. Nelson in. She drops it for Trosted. Trosted slides it over, and there's the shot and score. Peyton Strand. The younger sister will get in the scoring act as well, the freshman. This comes at the 4:45 mark. And it's 6-0 Crookston. So first goal of her career for Peyton Strand. Peyton spells it P-E-Y-T-O-N. Aetyn. So the fourth line has scored. It is Peyton Strand. Crookston at center has it. Tall. And Field with it now. Well, they all get in on the assist, Martin and Trosted as well. Here's the Pirates. JoJo Wallace shot from the point, bounces in, right, gets on net, and Anderson got her pad on it. 6-0 Crookston. Pirates doing a lot of passing, which is a good thing. Here's Solheim. Tall, back to Solheim. Cassie in the slot area, back to the point. Here's Harbaugh, a shot that deflects off and goes in the far corner. Slapped by Tall up this near side. Lakers get it to center. Hopped over the stick of Ella Larson. Back goes Wallace. JoJo is run into the boards by Ella Larson. Now Crookston has it behind their own net. Looking up is Solheim. Cassie has it, works her way to center, cuts back, or tried to cut back to the middle. Now lost the puck. It's to the right of the Laker goal and tied up in the pads there with Anderson and the goalpost. So they'll face it off. That's 25 saves for Anderson now. Off the draw, the Pirates control it. Back to the point. Clausen goes to Fee, comes back to Swanson. Blasts a shot right by the goaltender. No chance at all. That registered 58 miles an hour on the gun. 6:17 marks. Reese Swanson gets her fourth goal in 2 days. This is her second of the game and her 13th of the year. One assist will be Fee. It's in the zone. Crookston. Fee has it. Comes back to the point. Swanson again. She scores again. This one is at the 6:35 mark. 18 seconds apart. Reese Swanson. Same thing. It's Fee gave her the puck. Almost identical. I think Coleman gets an assist on that as well. So Reese Swanson, her 14th. Third goal of the game. Nobody threw any hats out on the ice. A hat trick for Swanson. Puck out to center. There's LaPlante coming in, a shot right on. Pad save by Anderson. Now it's LaPlante again. Another shot by Emma. Saved by Anderson. Here's Parker Strand. Parker Strand looks back, got the puck back to LaPlante, back to the point to Nelson, to Bailey. Bailey shot on, save, rebound, they score. Pirates on the rebound, and I'm not sure if that was LaPlante or Fisher or which one it was. Pirates don't even go do the fist bump anymore. They just head for the. This comes at the 7:23 mark. So 1 minute, 8 seconds. The Pirates have scored 3 to blow it open 9-0. LaPlante gets her second of the game. So LaPlante from Fisher. And Morgan Nelson gets an assist in there as well. Back is Crookston in their own zone. Morgan Nelson. Pirates 9-0 lead. Just over 9 minutes to go in the second period. Here's Ava Martin trying to carry it in. She did, but they're going to call offside on Crookston. Unless the Lakers score a bunch of goals here, it will go to running time in the third period anytime a team is leading by 6 goals or more. It's running time. Here's Nelson to Bailey at her own blue line. Up the boards to Trosted. She's wrapped pretty good by Zima. Now it's Bailey to Nelson, back to Trosted. And Emmy bounces it off the boards. Back Stadelman. Put it on Nelson's stick to Bailey. Bailey got it up and sent in by Peyton Strand. Try to get it to Martin, and the Lakers clear the zone to center ice. This is Harbot, and they call offside again on Crookston. $8:23 to go. Is that clock moving? Off the draw, it was, no, I don't think anybody won that one, but Field ends up with a nice pass up to Solheim. Cassie to the middle and drops it back. A tough drop there for Tall. She couldn't really do much with it. Tried to get it to Field, did not. Solheim again. Tall has it. Here's Brecken. Tall goes back to the point to Harbot. A shot right on. Rebound is cleared off. Now Field with it. Taylor Field. She wants to score right into a Laker defenseman, though. Solheim goes back to Harbot. Harbot will take a shot. That's deflected wide. I think Solheim, no. That's Tall got a piece of it, but wide on the tip. Here's Cassie Solheim. Tried a little spin move in the corner. Didn't work, but now it's sent by Field to the side of the Laker net. Field will pick it up in the other corner. Field tripped over the puck, actually, and it goes back to the point to Maddie Harbot. Takes a little slapper to keep it in. And the Lakers now try to get it. Well, they do get it out, and this will be icing on Detroit Lakes. Nice shift there by Pirates, moving the puck around and getting some opportunities. Face off in the Lakers zone. Coleman on the draw. It's won by the Lakers. Coleman tried to pick up the puck. It's still in the corner. Now Seaver battling in there. The loose puck comes to Swanson. Goes over to Clausen. She's going to drill a shot. Hits a lying defenseman. She was on the ice. Now Seaver in the far corner. Tried to get it back to the point. Kept in by Clausen. She works to the circle. Clausen now. And she battling there. Feet comes in there. It's still there. The Lakers sent along the boards back at the far point. Seaver. She tried to dump it in, and it's sent out by Detroit Lakes. Clausen comes to Swanson. She turns around. Swanson up to Fee at center ice. Fee coming in. Fee's going to try to split the defense, and she... good effort to try that by Addie Fee, but she was taken off the puck, and the puck drifted up to the goaltender, Anderson. $6:18 to go, second period. LaPlante out there looking for the hat trick. Here's Swanson, who has a hat trick. Dumped it in. LaPlante. Bad angle shot, but it was on. Stick save by Anderson. Now it's in this near corner. LaPlante all over the place. Emma couldn't quite get it. Now Fisher couldn't. The puck's out at center again. Clausen off the boards. LaPlante right back in there. Here's Emma LaPlante. Shot on. Saved by Anderson. And Detroit Lakes, Quebec. Tried to get it out, couldn't. Strand, a shot, goes wide. Here's Strand again, almost took it away. She's tied up with two Lakers in the corner. Puck dug out by Crookston. Back to Clausen. She couldn't handle it, so it goes back at her own blue line now. Haley Clausen carrying it up into the Lakers zone. Clausen tried to center it. Ava Martin couldn't quite get her stick on it, and the Lakers now come out. This is Meninga. She'll send it in the zone. Crookston back in their own zone. Clausen in the corner. Now it comes toward the Crookston net. Bailey picks it. And Ashland looking up for Martin. Nice catch by Ava. And Ava in the Lakers zone. Working her way to the right circle. Still with it. Martin goes to Strand in front to Trosted. And Emmy couldn't get her stick on it. Nervous, I think. Here back, keeping it in is Nelson to Strand. Peyton Strand a shot on, saved by Anderson. Her 32nd save of the game. 41-4 shots favor Pirates. Solheim's line out there. Pirates have rolled 4 lines the whole time except when they had the power play, the only power play of the game. And it didn't score, but they had their power play units out there. Here is Crookston battling behind the net. Solheim tried to center it. Good work by Cassie, but she couldn't get it in front, but she still digs it out. She's behind the Laker net in the far corner, looks in front, comes back to Bailey. Bailey shot to Tall, hits the side of the net. Nice passing there. Here in front, a shot right on, one-timer by Field. Nice shot by the, and passing by the Pirates. Face-off will be to the left circle of the Lakers' goal. Coleman facing off with Zima. Comes back to the point. This is Harbot. Harbot to Fee. One-time blast, and that hit traffic or the side of the net. Here's Seaver, bump behind the net. Still centered it and kept in by nobody. It's out to center. This is Harbot. Got it to Coleman. Overskated the puck, and that will be offside. Face off outside the Laker blue line. Lakers changing again. This time it'll be Geffrey out there. Take the draw against Coleman. Brindley wins the draw. Back. Now it's Wallace with it. Splits the D pass to Coleman, to Seaver, to Fee, up the slot. Fee loses the handle on it, goes back to the point. One-timer by Wallace, bounces on net, rebound, and, they score. Brindley, Coleman got the goal. So the Pirates put another one up, 13:50 mark. And Brindley Coleman. Coleman from Fee. And I believe it's JoJo Wallace. Here comes LaPlante coming in. Here's LaPlante. Strand digs it out, goes back to the point, but it's picked off by Detroit Lakes Blake, and she sent it down, and it's icing on the Lakers. Six goals in the second period. Add to 4 in the first. It's a 10-0 lead, Crookston. 2:45 to go in the second period. Back to the point, Clausen a shot, stick save with the rebound way out there. It was a juicy one, but no Pirate could get their stick on it. Clausen from the point dumped it right on the stick of the Lakers. Thorstensen couldn't get it out. Taken back in by LaPlante, and she couldn't get her shot away. The puck still in front. Here's a backhander by Fisher, went wide. Now in the corner is Hannah Larson for the Lakers. Couldn't get it out. Fisher does. Keep it in. Goes back to the point. But the Pirates couldn't keep it in. The Lakers come back. It's Larson, Hannah Larson. But she lost the puck to Swanson. Nice pass over to Peyton, or to Parker Strand. And here's Martin. Try to hit Strand, but she's going off on a line change. Here's for her sister, Peyton Strand, who was out there. Her sister saying, "Get off the ice. I want to get on." Kept in on the point by Swanson. Pirates will change defense, so the Lakers had a little time to get out, and they do get it out, and they ice the puck again. Zima. Lakers just outmanned, really, this afternoon. Well, if your Pirates, enjoy this, because you got Proctor, Hermantown, Lakeville North, and Warroad coming up. Crookston, Stall, lost it. Lakers try to get it out. Kept in by Bailey to Solheim. Left circle, cranking it up and right into Anderson. Cleared out to center ice by the Lakers. You know, that eighth grader Anderson really hasn't played too bad. Here's a breakaway for Field, coming in, shoots, scores. Taylor Field gets her first goal of the game. 16:09, 51 seconds to go in the period. So Field scores her 8th of the season. Here we got a Taylor Field from Morgan Nelson, another penalty, second penalty of the game. This is coming up on Detroit Lakes, and it'll be on Stadelman. She has both penalties in the game. 16:20 mark. So Crookston on the power play. They're short a person here. Here's Swanson. So Coleman, Swanson, shot, glove saved by Anderson. So a checking penalty on Stadelman. And a little after the whistle discussion. Here's Swanson back to the far point. That's Bailey. We'll flip the backhander down to Coleman. Coleman back to Bailey to Coleman. Right circle comes to Nelson. Slapper, pad save by Anderson. Now Coleman keeps it alive to Field. Field comes back. Nelson, one-timer, goes wide to the right. Coleman back to Swanson, or Bailey rather, and the first period or second period ends. 7-goal explosion in the second period for the Pirates. They lead 11-0 after 2 periods of play. It's all Pirates. So 2 periods in the book. We still have 17 minutes. It'll be running time when we start the third period, but 17 minutes left to play here at the Crookston Sports Center. After 2, Crookston girls leading Detroit Lakes in high school hockey 11-0. We'll be back with more after this.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery list, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field,
soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
Orchestra, band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Johnson, LaPlante, Seaver, and Parker Strand. It was 4-0 after one. Second period. Cody Brecken won the chuck-a-puck. 49 seconds into the second period. Brecken Tull got her first of the game, her 7th of the year from Taylor Field. Brecken let the shot go, went off the blocker of the goaltender Anderson, but she didn't get enough of it, evidently. It deflected in the net. Then at 4:45, Peyton Strand, the younger sister of Parker, Peyton got a goal, and that was from Ava Martin and Emmy Trosted. First goal of the season for Peyton Strand. and it was 6-0. Then the Pirates, Reese Swanson scored 2 goals 18 seconds apart, and they were identical. Reese got her second of the game at 6:17. Addie Fee found Swanson up in the high slot area, gave her the pass, and I mean, Reese got a hold of everything. Full stick, and that baby Anderson never even seen it. It was by her. Swanson second or 13th of the year from Fee and Clausen. And that made it 7-0. 18 seconds later, identical play. Fee from the right circle, back in the slot to Swanson. And again, a wrist shot this time beat Anderson. Swanson from Fee and Coleman. Swanson's 14th of the year. And then Emma LaPlante in that second period, she was all over the ice when she got out there on her shifts. She had a first period goal, and she had a second period goal. Her 8th and 9th of the year, she got a rebound. Grace Fisher and Morgan Nelson got assists. And the Pirates had a 9-0 lead. Then Brinley Coleman scored with 3:10 to go in the period. Coleman, her 4th of the year, from Fee and JoJo Wallace, 13:50. Crookston led 10-0. And then with 51 seconds to go in the period, Taylor Field on a breakaway found an open spot and put it there. And for Taylor, her 8th goal of the year from Morgan Nelson. And the Pirates lead 11-0 after 2. 3 goals for Swanson, 2 for LaPlante, 1 for Seaver, 1 for Coleman, 1 for Field, 1 for Tall, and 1 apiece for the Strand sisters from Mayville, Parker, and Peyton. Save department, 40 saves in the game for Anderson. She had 20 in the first, 20 in the second. 40 saves for Anderson. And in the second period, Kaylee Maxim ends up with 13 saves. I guess I wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, I'm looking at the player number 15. Sorry. I was going to say that was Corky must be. Okay, so 2 saves again. So saves are the same. 20-20 for Anderson for a total of 40. 2 in the first, 2 in the second for Kaylee Maxim. Game total of 4. 51-4, Crookston is outshot. Detroit Lakes will have 1:20 to serve on their penalty on Stadelman to start the third period, and the third period will also start with running time. But the only time, it depends on which arena you're in. The only time the clock stops is if there's a timeout or if there's somebody injured. Some places stop the clock to register the time for the goal or a penalty, but some just keep it running and guess. But it'll be running time anyway. Well, Santa Claus really is working hard in that Zamboni. He's almost done. So we'll take a break, be back, and we'll have that third period for you. Again, after 2 periods in girls hockey, Crookston 11, Detroit Lakes 0.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School.
Zamboni's done, waiting the two teams to come out. Again, the Pirate boys hockey team at Thief River Falls tonight has been postponed. I guess they have a makeup date. January 16th, they'll make that up in Thief River. A lot of some other games have been postponed. Warroad at Moorhead and girls hockey. I think there was some boys hockey. I don't know if there was boys hockey postponed. Let's see. Red Lake Falls at Park Rapids is postponed. And some boys basketball. Stephen Argyle at Kitson. Barnesville at Frazee. Wadena at Pelican Rapids. Some of those to our south, where it probably strikes a little earlier. Climax Fisher and Northam Kelly, our boys and girls basketball doubleheader, has been postponed. Fertileville Trammy girls at Sacred Heart postponed, and Barnesville at Frazee, a doubleheader postponed. So some postponed, but look out. I can see through the doors out there that it doesn't look too bad. I think I just seen some blowing snow probably off the roof, so I'm not sure if the wind's starting to pick up now but anyway, there's some, I was going to say, as cold as it is, there is some water still laying on the ice, and I'm not sure what that all that gray is. Oh. Okay. Well, have them take care of that. If you ever get to a Minnesota Wild game, that ice is white as white can be. You sit up in the press box there, and you are way up there, but you can see everything clear as a bell. It's so bright. Okay, they want the girls to come out. So do we. There comes Detroit Lakes. Can we take a minute break. We'll be back. Third period coming up from the Crookston Sports Center.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Okay, we're ready, just about ready to get going here, the third period. Coaches just making their way over. Players box. It's a jam-packed players box over there. Now the Pirates do put there's a shot by Field on. Pirates put out their top power play unit. The third period. Minute to go on the penalty, clock running. Pirates get it. Swanson back to Nelson. Nelson, there's a shot from the point by Bailey way wide. Nelson carries the puck in to the Lakers' corner, runs into the referee. Morgan centers it, and it comes all the way back to the point. Bailey lays it for Nelson. Nelson, top of the right circle, right into a Laker. She shot. Now Field has it. She's going to crank up off the pipe. Kept in by Nelson. Morgan behind the net, and it's centered in front off the stick of Swanson. And here's a shot. Tipped, rebound, they score. Morgan Nelson, or Swanson gets her fourth of the game. Swanson from Bailey and Coleman. Crookston at center. Knocked away. Swanson. Up. Sent back in the Lakers zone by Crookston. So not quite inside a minute scoring in that third. It was 1:08 mark. Here's Clausen, a shot tipped off Detroit Lake stick. Emma LaPlante has it, centers it off the stick of Peyton Strand. Swanson keeps it in, drops it back. Clausen, she shoots and scores. Bailey Clausen scores. About 30 seconds after the other one. That'll be Clausen's first of the game, her fourth of the year. Crookston has to go back in their zone after the face-off. 13-0 Crookston. Comes Coleman out. Clausen from Swanson on that last goal. At 140. No, 240. I don't know what was going on there. It was icing. And the nobody would blow the whistle. And Maddie Harbot was saying, I don't think I have to play this puck. She says, I was hoping. So icing on the Lakers. Pirates have the puck. Here's a shot from the point by Wallace, knocked down by the Lakers. They slap it down. The Crookston zone will be on net, so no icing. And Kaylee Magsom elects to hold on to the puck. So we'll face off, and the Lakers will change up. Clock running, 12 and a half to go in the game. On the draw, Crookston, Coleman has it. Brindley, right wing to Seaver, up to Fee off her skate, and sent back in by the Lakers. Puck along the near board, sent deeper in the Crookston zone. Behind the net, the Lakers will take it off to the far boards. Here's Coleman, up for Fee. Fee, one person to beat. She gets by, can't get the shot away though. Spins around the right circle. Fee pass, and that is outside the zone. Knocked back in by Trosted. Now it's Coleman falls down. Fee knocked it away. Comes back to the point, Morgan Nelson. Nelson circles around, goes right wing to Emmy Trosted. Back to Nelson, hits Trosted as Emmy was going down. Lakers have it, and they come out. Zima bounces it back in the Crookston zone. Bailey there, up to Strand, to Martin, ends up in Trosted's stick. Trosted bumped from behind off the puck, and the Lakers send her down again. No icing, though. The Pirates played it. And Crookston will break out. This is Strand, Parker Strand. No, that's Peyton Strand. Goes to Martin. Back to, Peyton Strand just tipped it wide. Pirate fourth line looking to score another goal. Here back at the point is Nelson. Morgan, big collision there. The Laker goes down. Now, well, they jam the puck on the side. It pops out. Here's Bailey, gets it up for Trosted. She'll score. Emmy Trosted. And Emmy, I believe, that'll be her first ever varsity goal. So the Pirates pretty happy about that. Martin will get an assist. So 14-0, Crookston. .9:45 to go in the game. Clock running. Line stays out there. Lakers send it back in the Crookston zone. Puck icing on Crookston. Trosted for Martin. It's 6:32, Corky guessed that. 14-0. 4 in the first, 9 in the second, 3 here in the third. Crookston right off the draw. Field comes out, tries to go through the defenseman. Trailing is Solheim, and she tips it, but the goalie made the save. Rebound laying out there, and the Lakers get it. This is Larson, Hannah Larson. Gets across the red line, then had it knocked away. Field has it, turns back around. All that speed, and Taylor barrels in there. She's hooked a couple times. Still has the puck. And back at the point, taken by the Lakers. Here's Hannah Larson. Nice little move, trying to get around JoJo Wallace. Good job by Wallace to knock it away. And the puck is back to the point. Zima can't keep it in. They wait and then dump it in, and Erickson did. And Crookston has it. Looking to come out is JoJo Wallace. Had it knocked away. Oh, there's a big collision. Cassie Solheim ran directly into the 8th grader, Ella Larson, and she's going off very slowly. Here's the puck kicked in the corner. Crookston going after it. This is, well, they're in the corner and tied up. Back to the point. Here's a shot by Wallace, and that's tipped backhander by Peyton Strand. The puck is down in front. The official still sees the puck. Now they score. The Pirates score another one. And I'm not sure who got it. So, 15-0, Crookston. LaPlante back at center ice. Emma LaPlante gets the goal from Parker Strand. That's 3 for LaPlante. She has 10 on the year, the freshman. She rattled off 4 at International Falls. Now she has 3 against the Lakers. Pirates have put 60 shots on goal. 45 saves for Anderson, 15 goals. 6:15 to go in the game. LaPlante line still out there, I think. Here's Pirates get it out to center. This is LaPlante with it back in her own zone and had it tipped away by Thorstensen. And Crookston does get it back. Morgan Nelson. She got it to Strand, and Parker had it tied up there. Now it's Nelson trying to, lost the handle on it, gets it back, and now she's in the Lakers zone. Morgan looking for somebody to Fisher behind her, kept in by Bailey. And behind the net, here comes the Lakers out. Trying to come out is Rhodey. Rhodey does get it to center ice. Now it's back, and here's a shot on. Makes him the save off Rhodey's shot, and Crookston clears it out. Pirates playing their 3rd and 4th lines now. Here's Bailey back. She flips it left wing and out by Crookston. Now it's just inside the blue line. Rhodey gets it again. Rhodey comes back, long slap shot, goes wide. Here is Swanson, long pass up, and it'll be a breakaway for Ava Martin. Ava coming in, and nice save by the goaltender Anderson. Ava made a mistake. She made the good catch of the pass, and she was on the breakaway, but she was taking her time to go in and trying to figure out what she was going to do, and the Laker caught up with her at the last second. 4:20 to go in the game. Crookston up big. Lakers can clear. Swanson keeps it in. She has 4 goals. Now backhander by Peyton Strand goes off, and Swanson barrels in, grabs the puck, circles around through 2 Lakers right in front, and a backhander. Ava Martin went wide. Now Ava after it. She tried to get it to Emmy Trosted. She fanned on it, and Lakers clear the zone. Swanson goes to Clausen. Clausen up, tipped it up a couple times. Swanson goes back. Spins around their own zone. Hannah Larson chasing her, but Swanson comes out, try to get a pass up to Strand, but off her and cleared out by Rhodey. Crookston trying to carry it back or get it back in the zone. Peyton Strand. Now it's Hannah Larson for the Lakers. Knocked away from her. It's Clausen coming in the zone. Clausen, a couple line mates there, but couldn't get the pass across. The Pirates Strand tried to center it, but didn't work, and it's past Clausen all the way back in their own zone as Crookston. Here the Pirates had the puck knocked away. It was Wallace. Now she'll pass for Fee behind her. Fee does get the puck though, and Fee on the move. She's coming in with Seaver. Try to slide a pass over to Seaver. Seaver does put a shot on net. Fee tracks it down. Fee now behind the net. Seaver will track it down in the corner. Laker corner to Coleman. Coleman comes in front, goes back to the point. Here's Wallace, a bouncing shot, rebound, and it was off the goalie. Here's the puck back to the point. It's a shot by Harbot, goes wide. Fee had it, and now it's sent in the far corner where Coleman will get it. Coleman try to get it to Fee. Now it's comes back, and the Lakers will clear it out. That was Quayback. Now Wallace circles behind her net, comes to Seaver. Quick pass to Coleman. Leaves it there, and Fee will pick it up one-on-one against Rhodey. Fee comes in, tries to drag it around her, but couldn't. Rhodey does a good job, and Fee knocks it away from Rhodey. They battle in the corner. Fee gets it to LaPlante. She tried for Coleman in front. Tipped away, comes back to the point. Here's Wallace. JoJo a shot, and that's off the glove of the goaltender Anderson. Now Lakers try to clear it. Got by Harbot, and the Lakers get it to center ice. We have a minute to go in the hockey game. 15-0, Crookston with the lead. Here's Wallace. JoJo trying to carry it up. She's run into the boards by the Lakers. Now it pops back out. Harbot put it not out, though, kept in by Detroit Lakes. Crookston now, here's LaPlante. She has 3 goals. Emma LaPlante coming up. She does get by one. Puts a pass ahead, too far, but Fisher will get after it. Grace in front, and Strand tries a shot that just goes wide. And 20 seconds to go. Morgan Nelson, a slapper, goes wide. Lakers over Ella Larson. Good to see her back out there. And here's the puck at the Crookston blue line. 8 seconds to go. Now puck bounces. Bailey has it, and she'll pass it off, and the buzzer will go to end the game. And the Crookston Pirates come up with a 15-0 win over Detroit Lakes. So that's the hockey game here. The Pirates improve on the season to 10-1-1, while the Detroit Lakers drop to 2-10. Too much Pirates, too much firepower, and too many numbers. They just wore down Detroit Lakes, particularly in the second period, and then it was running time in the third, and they still managed to score 4 goals in the third. Final 15-0 Crookston. We'll be back with the post-game show of the coach and maybe a player coming up next.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Grove Mechanical in Crookston wants to help you make the air in your home absolutely perfect with reliable, award-winning Lennox products. Ask them about available rebates from your local utilities. Stop in today at Grove Mechanical. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or you can visit them at grovemech.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Grove Mechanical in Crookston. They are your hometown heating and cooling professionals.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
We're back here at the Crookston Sports Center, where the Crookston Pirates had a game where a lot of people got in the scoring column, whether goals or assists. They had 15 goals in that third period after the Pirates led 11-0 after 2. Reese Swanson got her 4th goal of the game at 1:08 from Ashlyn Bailey and Brindley Coleman. Then at 2:40, Kaylee Clausen got her 4th goal of the season from Reese Swanson. And then at 6:32, Emmy Trosted got her 1st of the season in her career from Ava Martin. And then the 9:30 mark, Emma LaPlante got her 3rd goal of the game from Parker Strand. 15-0, no penalties, although the first goal in the third period, Reese Swanson, that was a power play goal for Crookston, as Stadelman still had 1:20 to go in the penalty to start the third period. So a power play goal. Pirates 1 for 2 in the power play, and that were the only 2 penalties of the game. Detroit Lakes had the only 2 penalties, so no chance at power play for the Lakers. Well, we'll be back. We'll tell you the saves here. For Tolan Anderson, she had 20 in the first, 20 in the second, and 8 in the third. Total of 48 saves for the 8th grader goaltender for Detroit Lakes. And then for Kaylee Maxim, she had 2 in the first, 2 in the second, then 1 in the third. She gets a shutout with 5 saves. You can check and look for the Pirates. It should have that out. That is the 5th shutout of the season by the Pirates. 3 by Friggy and Bueller, and now Maxim have 1 each on the season. 63-5 shots on goal favor Crookston in the game. We do have Coach Emily Anderson up here, and well, Coach, that's first of all, that's got to be a hard one to coach.
That is. I mean, the first period after that, we wanted to pick it up a little bit because it was a little bit sloppy. We were throwing the puck around and just making sure that we kept it in their zone and kept our composure. And I mean, second and third period, we really did that. I mean, the plus side about it is all 4 lines got to play and see a lot of minutes, and everybody got on the score sheet.
All 4 lines scored.
Yeah. And that was kind of the goal today.
You had some that the first career goal on varsity, Peyton Strand and Emmy Trostin.
Yeah. And those two, that whole line of Ava, Emmy, and Peyton, I call her Patty, but they just come in practice and just work hard, and it's good to see them kind of get rewarded for it. And they did a really good job picking it up today and playing aggressive, and they looked really good.
Again, for the Pirates in the game, started out 54 seconds into the game. This is getting to be a good trait for you now. You're scoring in the first minutes of periods.
Yeah, and I mean, Reese Swanson with that shot too, it was just a beautiful slap shot from the point, and that's really what she works a lot on and really gets goals off of that, and it's good to see her doing that.
It is. You got your 4-0 second period. It seemed like you're passing the puck more in the second period.
Yeah, and that was kind of the things that the girls collectively came into the locker room and said that first period wasn't their best, and they wanted to make sure that they were moving the puck around, setting it up in the offensive zone, and I think they really did a good job setting that goal for themselves.
Swanson got 2 goals in 18 seconds there, and they were almost identical, but that first slap shot, I mean, I said it was about 56 on the radar. She really blasted that
She
one.
did, and it's tough to tell that kid not to shoot. I mean, she's probably one of the best shooters on the team, and trying to contain that would be just creating a bad habit. And she does a good job just getting them off quick and putting them in a really good spot.
Well, he had 2 assists on both of them, so that you got the pass the puck before she got it.
Yeah, and that was the goal for today too, is making sure there wasn't so many unassisted goals and playing selfishly. And I thought the girls collectively as a group did a really good job moving the puck and making sure that we passed it before we took those shots.
You did have a power play goal to start the third period, and then it was pretty much the third and fourth line, wasn't it? At least the last half of the.
Yeah, and those two lines really deserve to get out there and get a lot of playing time, and especially with Emmy, Ava, and Peyton, just getting them more varsity experience, because they're going to be the ones that are going to having to fill some roles as the season goes on, into the next season. So, I mean, making sure that we get them out there and playing a lot is going to be really beneficial.
Didn't take any penalties.
No, and that's the goal. I mean, I know working on our power play a little bit too, it wasn't exactly where we wanted it to be, but I think as moving forward, we'll do a better job of that.
Well, you move forward from this one, and then, as I said, it's a lot. It'll get a lot tougher on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday when you go up to the Warroad tournament.
Yeah, and that's just going to be a really good tournament to be a part of. I was really excited when we got that opportunity, because it's playing against teams where that's where we want to be. And I think going up there and competing, it's going to really show where we're at and how much we have to work on too. And it's just going to be all good practice for when it comes to playoffs.
The Warroad girls will probably be mad. I don't know if you heard, they left for Moorhead. They going to Moorhead to play.
And had to turn around.
They went to Grand Forks. School told them to turn around, come back. So, but that'll be 3 good games. As I mentioned, the pregame, 3 games that you'll be probably not favored in any of the 3, maybe Lakeville North, but.
Yeah, and I really like that we're the underdogs in a lot of situations, because then we can go out there and really prove ourselves. It's a good spot to be in. I know we got that target on our back, but I think the girls will really rise to the occasion and step up the play a little bit to compete with these tougher teams.
Emily, congratulations on the win, and it'll be a Merry Christmas now, I'm sure.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's Emily Meyer, the head coach, and we got a couple players here. Who's first? I don't think I can get this over your hard hat, so there you go. But Peyton Strand had the hard hat on, so does that mean you're the number one star?
No, I guess.
Okay. Well, you got a chance to play probably most you played, and it was certainly on the varsity here, so what were your thoughts about it?
It was really fun, and I'm glad that I got to go out a lot.
Tell us about your goal.
It was a rebound, and yeah, I don't really know.
Well, you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
How do you like playing? You look like you get along together on the line there, you and Ava and Emmy.
Yeah, it's really fun. They're all fun girls to be around, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're the younger sister. You have an older sister on the team, Parker, and she also scored, so it's sort of a Strand night here.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Parker? Do you guys two get along?
For the most part.
What you go to Mayville High School?
Yep.
Mayville Portland High School.
Yep.
And do you play any other sports besides hockey?
Yeah, I do track, cross country, and volleyball.
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". Okay. Tallest on the team? Oh, Cassie Solheim, yeah. Well, congratulations, Peyton. And who are your parents?
Tara and Jeremy Strand.
Are there any other Strand siblings besides you and Parker?
Nope.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yep.
You drive over every day with Brindley, is
Yep.
that right? So the three of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How is that?
It gets long sometimes, but it's pretty good.
Good. Okay, well, congratulations on your first goal there. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
You bet. That's Peyton Strand. Got her first varsity goal. And now we have the other first varsity goal of her career. First of many, Emmy Trosted.
Hi.
Hi. First of many goals after you got your first one here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about your goal.
It was great. I think it was just being there at the right time and getting the puck.
Did you get a pass?
Yeah.
From? Remember?
I think it was Ava.
Trosted from Martin, it says. Yeah.
Oh,
so it was
yeah.
Ava, yeah.
Yeah.
And you were able just by the goaltender there.
Yep.
You're probably the smallest one on the team.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Probably like 5 foot.
Okay, 5 foot.
Maybe even under.
Are you lying there? How about you got hit pretty good over there? How did you respond to that?
It doesn't really hurt. I just get back up and skate.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
How about your game? You have to do, being smaller, you have to avoid some of those no checking in girls hockey, but
yeah.
Yeah. So how do you do that?
Well, sometimes I don't really. I just fall. But I think staying low will help.
Yeah.
And just being aggressive back to them.
Okay. You're not related to Principal Trosted, are you?
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. Are you from Crookston?
EGF.
East Grand Forks. So how did that come about that you play in Crookston?
My cousins used to come here, and so I decided to come play with them. And then I had to quit for 2 years because of high school and no co-op. And then my school, Sacred Heart, decided to do a co-op here, so came back.
Oh, good. Worked out for you then.
Yep.
Well, congratulations, Emmy, picking up your first goal, and I'm sure you and Peyton will have a Merry Christmas. Did you guys get the puck? Your first, you both got pucks, so you'll enjoy that under the Christmas tree, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. That's Emmy Trosted along with Peyton Strand, and 2 Pirates that got their first career goals of the varsity season. And 2 of 15 the Pirates scored. Tolan Anderson had 48 saves for Detroit Lakes. Manxam had 5 in the shutout. 4 goals for Swanson, 3 for, these two are red hot. 4 for Swanson and 3 for Emma LaPlante in the game. And all 4 lines scored. And then you had at least two defensemen scored as well. So a pretty productive game for all the Pirates. 19 played, and boy, I wouldn't doubt if a lot of them didn't count up who else or had points for tonight. But we'll be able to check our website a little later. We'll have a story. I think the stats are already up there. Some pictures as well are already up there on our website, kroxam.com. Go to sports and then find the Pirate hockey. So that's it. Bo Melby, as usual, is the top producer in northwestern Minnesota, maybe even the state. Can we say that? But Bo has been running the show up here. We appreciate his work. Chris Fee taking some pictures and putting them on. And for all of us, we all wish you a Merry Christmas and giving you the final score again tonight. In girls hockey, the Crookston Pirates 15, Detroit Lakes 0. Have a safe and happy Christmas. And we'll probably talk to you. Well, we will talk to you this year yet. Talk to you next week from Morrow.